Hi everyone, welcome on board to Helper.tv.
Opposition party, PDP, Labour Party, and many other people who do not like Bola Ahmed Tinubu went really hard on that video that you're watching. And that video is Bola Ahmed Tinubu giving money to a man. Of what purpose is that money for? We do not know. This is not Ghana Must Go. This is probably a bail of some very little cash given to that man. But this got a lot of people talking. They said Bola Ahmed Tinubu is corrupt. They said Bola Ahmed Tinubu is paying people for 2023. Like, seriously? Well, it could be true and it could be false. But is Bola Ahmed Tinubu really bribing someone? According to Reno Mokri, staunch supporter of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, is served as an advisor. And he said he's Buhari's tormentor. And now he said something. Let me sternly warn Bola Tinubu and the APC that nothing must happen to the woman who exposed a video of Tinubu perfecting his election strategy of money sharing. We do not want her to fall to her death from our roof like Muiz Kolakbo Akonde, Tinubu's former drug cartel boss, who was named in Tinubu's drug forfeiture case in Chicago. Even if she had an ordinary headache, Tinubu and the APC are responsible. Now, does that add up? Does that make sense? The video went viral. Former Lagos State Governor, 2023 APC presidential candidate, was seen handing out money to an unidentified amount of money to an unidentified man. He was in the company of his vice presidential candidate, Kasim Shettima. Now, this woman who recorded this video did not hide her face. And the way she positioned her face when she did this video shows that not everybody in that gathering are in support of Bola Ahmed Tinubu or Shettima. There are definitely be people who will be sent in there to eavesdrop, to spy, you know what I mean? And probably this woman felt upset, felt bad, or did this woman record this video to open something much more deeper? Probably they were expecting that Bola Ahmed Tinubu or Shettima was supposed to give certain people money. And because she had that grudge inside of her, she said, look, this is not going to work. I am going to record this video and I'm going to attach my face to it. She could have recorded this video without putting her face to it if she does not want to be recognized. She wants to be recognized. She took that video and she posted it out. It's as simple as that. If you share something private, something you recorded, you send it to somebody else, definitely, even if you tell the person, do not share this video, that person is bound to put it out there. You have decided to take it out of your comfort zone. You have taken it out of your secured environment and you've put it out there. And that's what it is. This woman wants us to know. She wants us to see that I want to record. I have recorded and I have posted it. This is what it is. I'm sure that there is more that's going to come out of this. Why did this woman record this video? Why did she put her face to it? And what is this all about? Is she hungry? Is she part of the opposition? Is she upset? Is there something? Is there a grudge? What is really going on? Now, Rufai Oseni decided to say one or two things about this. For those who do not know who Rufai Oseni is, he works for one of the television stations in Nigeria and he has been a staunch supporter of Peter Obi and he has been against Tinubu. It is all clear. Yes, it is all clear. Now, with electoral campaigns now in full swing across the nation, a lot of people are watching to see what to say about the candidate of different opposition parties. But it seems three parties, APC, PDP, and Labour Party, are on the forefront of this. Rufai Oseni, he said something a reaction to the footage which has since gone viral across social media platforms that shows Tinubu and Shettima attempting, in quote, to console an unidentified man who appeared to be in some form of distress while sitting in between both of them. After few encouraging pats on his back, I'm now describing exactly what I see. It might be something different. Tinubu and Shettima are seen reaching behind the seat to retrieve a wad of cash, which the former Lagos governor then hands over to the man in distress. Yes. Well, Rufai accused the APC candidate of voter inducement ahead of the upcoming elections, urging the Professor Mahmood Yakub-led Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to carry out a thorough investigation on what transpired in that footage. Now, people are beginning to say this is an overkill. Like, really? Like, seriously? You mean if Bola Ahmed Tinubu is aspiring for that position, he cannot give alms, he cannot do charity? What is this about? If Bola Ahmed Tinubu wanted to have done this secretly, he would have done it secretly. But if a man can bring in bullion van to his home and say it is my money, of course it is his money. Wherever I got it from, that's a different story. He said it's my money. I can bring it anywhere I want. Now, Rufai said this. He said, I am sure you can see the video that is making the trend out there of how some presidential candidates were giving a voter USD or some money in his hands. That video has been making the round, so I don't know what INEC is going to do. I'm going to say about it. Either it is hard currency or soft currency or whatever currency. I don't really want to say Bola Ahmed Tinubu was bribing people to vote for him, all because he's stretching his hands of help, of assistance to someone. We cannot just conclude and then begin to judge. But because of the characteristics of these people, because of what they've done over time and they are still doing and might want to do in the future, if given more opportunity, I won't blame people. That's the reason why people are saying this, like, oh, these people are trying to induce voters. They are trying to do this. They are trying to do that. Now, Peter Obi, on the other hand, has been presented as a man of integrity. They said he left Anambra State with enough money. He said the money that he couldn't use, he kept. They said he is a stingy governor. They said a lot of things about Peter Obi. And Peter Obi has right on this to present himself as a candidate, presidential candidate. He said, look, at least this is what I have done. This is how I have operated. This is what I did. Either Peter Obi in a more refined way. You know, there is a refined way of stealing money. You will steal money in a legal way. How? Example, Bola Tinubu, apart from other allegations that has been put up, he simply decided to influence certain policies in Lagos State, and since he is behind it, he opened up a firm, a tax firm, private. Everything looks legit, but nobody else in Lagos State can get that job. It's not something that every citizen in Lagos can get. You can open a tax firm and try to say, all right, you know what, I want to get a portion of this job also, private, to get this and that. It is not easy. He decided to take it for himself. Some might want to call this nepotism, whatever you want to call it, monopoly, whatever you want to call it. This is how politics run in some countries. We don't know how he went about the contracts, the people he brought in to Anambra State and all of that, and how he hid his money abroad, offshore account. When Panama paper came out and some other papers, people who have money offshore, his own name was also named. that he has money hidden there. And you know how they hide this money. Anyway, there are people who are lambasting Rufai. They say he's just talking nonsense. Now, there are people who eventually decided to give this, a different attention. They said that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is simply doing sadaka. That Bola Ahmed Tinubu is simply showing his generosity. That giving someone a bundle of cash during his meeting with persons with disabilities, PWDs in Abuja, is not a crime. This could even have been put out there. That woman could have been told, this is going to happen, record it, post it, let it go viral. Let us see them bite on it, and we'll eventually come to show to you that I, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I'm just being a nice person. These are people with disability. So I do not see anything wrong in Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I don't think, of course, people with disability can also vote. They are human beings, but I don't think that would be the major or important structure that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be reaching out for. What are your thoughts as regards this one? This video has gone viral. They say there's nothing wrong in Bola Ahmed Tinubu giving this. Some are saying, no, he's simply trying to buy voters. But this is an act of kindness to a physically challenged person, according to talks. They say the same man has donated hundreds of millions to needy people in various parts of the country. Did you get yours? Let us meet at the comment section. What are your thoughts as regards this one?
I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel. And if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.